Dear Pastor Bob, I'm going through a very dark time in my life. When I confide in my Christian friends, they all say, I'll pray for you, but offer little help otherwise. I'm not even sure they're really praying for me. Am I wrong to think this way? No, you're not, and it's really one of my pet peeves, honestly, about how Christians handle each other. This whole thing that I'll pray for you can be, well, so many ways. It's a threat sometimes. When people are mad at me, they'll go, I'll pray for you. In other words, I'm going to sick God on you, something. And it's a standard answer that we give when we don't really want to have much more involvement many times. I'll pray for you. And when I say that, then I don't have to be involved otherwise. Now, sometimes people say, I'll pray for you, and they do. And I'm surrounded by friends that do that, by the way. I know when they say, I'll pray for you, they will. And they know that when I say that, I will. But I really went through that same period of time myself, where I told people I'd pray for them, and I didn't. I honestly didn't. I would think, okay, I'm sure I'll get to that. I'm sure I'll remember, and I wouldn't. These days, when I say I'll pray for you, I do it right away. Because I know many times I'll forget, or I don't say it. You know, I kind of feel like for me, when I have to say I'll pray for you, it's a last resort. It means that I don't know how else to help you sometimes, honestly. It means that I don't know what else to say sometimes. And I think we need to be really careful when we use this phrase, because it promises something that you may not be delivering, very simply. And this is a really legitimate question. And this person says, I feel like people are telling me that, but they're not really doing it, and nobody's really offering me any help. Yeah. You know, we've talked a lot about prayer, what prayer is for. And I think that the biggest thing that we do in prayer is listening. And I would think that if we're praying for people, as we say that we are, that God would give us a little more instruction in how to help them and what to do for them. And if that isn't happening, then I seriously question if your prayers are reciprocal, if you're listening. If you're praying for somebody and then not listening, if you're praying for somebody and God is giving you a direction for them or a way to help them or whatever, that would make sense to me. But so many people saying, I'll pray for you, and nothing seems to be happening, I question that. I really question that. And this person that wrote, you should too. How do you be a good friend to those people around you? Well, the Bible says to encourage one another. It tells us to pray for one another too. Pray with one another and pray for one another. But when we do that, we're really praying for something. I'm praying for how I can help you. I'm praying for maybe how you can improve and how I can encourage you and how I can interact with you a little more effectively. You see, all of those things really are part of my prayers if I truly care about you. So let's quit throwing this around. Let's quit throwing this phrase around that says, I'll pray for you. If you really mean it, do it. And if you don't, quit saying it. It's not just something to say passively and then forget about it, like most people do. Be sincere and honest, and if you're going to pray, listen to how you can be involved as well. God bless you. Have a great day.